before school, Aaron stood in front of the mirror in the hallway, not because he liked looking at himself, but because he was trying to be brave. He would take a deep breath, fix the straps on his backpack, and whisper quietly to himself, "Today will be better." Then he would walk out the door. Aaron was in 4th grade at Maple Grove Elementary. Most kids looked forward to school. Aaron didn't, because at school, there were always a few kids waiting to say something mean. Sometimes it happened in the hallway, sometimes on the playground, sometimes in class when the teacher wasn't looking. One boy named Tyler liked to whisper just loud enough for others to hear, "Why is your hair like that?" Another boy would say, "You look weird." A girl once giggled and said, "You're ugly." Sometimes they called him stupid. Sometimes they told him nobody liked him. Even when Aaron tried to be friendly, even when he shared his snacks, even when he helped someone pick up dropped pencils, it didn't matter. The words still came, and words can hurt more than people think. After school, Aaron usually walked home slowly. Some days he kicked small stones along the sidewalk. Some days he kept his head down so no one would see his tears. By the time he opened the front door of his house, his eyes were red. His mom always noticed. She always did. "Aaron," she would say gently, "what happened today?" And Aaron would tell her about the teasing, the laughter, and the names they called him. Sometimes he tried to be strong, but most days the tears came anyway. Aaron's mom never got angry. She didn't shout. She didn't tell him to fight. Instead, she would sit next to him on the couch and wipe his tears. Then she would say something Aaron never expected. "You know something?" "What?" Aaron would ask quietly. "You're one of the most handsome boys I know." Aaron sniffed. "Really?" "Yes," she said, smiling. "And you're smart, and kind, and brave." Aaron sometimes shook his head. "But they say I'm not." His mom gently held his shoulders. "Just because someone says something," she told him, "doesn't make it true." Then she said something Aaron would remember for the rest of his life. "Other people's words don't decide your worth. You do." One evening, Aaron's mom brought a glass jar to the table. Inside were small folded pieces of paper. "What's that?" Aaron asked. "This," she said, "is our confidence jar." She handed him a pen. "Every day we're going to write something good about you." Aaron blinked. "But what if I can't think of anything?" His mom smiled. "Oh, I can think of plenty." So they started. The first paper said Aaron helped his friend find his lost pencil. The second paper said Aaron finished his math homework even when it was hard. The third paper said Aaron is kind. Every night they added another note. Soon the jar began to fill, and something else began to grow too. Aaron's belief in himself. When kids laughed at him, he didn't cry as quickly. When someone called him stupid, he remembered the jar. He remembered the notes. He remembered his mom's words. One day in class something unexpected happened. The teacher asked a difficult science question. No one raised their hand. Aaron slowly lifted his. The room got quiet. Some kids snickered, but Aaron answered, and he was right. The teacher smiled. "Excellent answer, Aaron." A few kids looked surprised. One afternoon at recess, Tyler started teasing Aaron again. "Hey, ugly," Tyler said, but something was different this time. Aaron didn't look down. He stood straight. Then he said calmly, "That's not a very kind thing to say." Tyler blinked. Aaron continued, "Calling people names doesn't make you stronger. It just hurts people." The playground went quiet. Even Tyler didn't know what to say. For the first time, Aaron walked away without tears. A few weeks later, something surprising happened. The teacher announced a group project. Students had to build a model bridge for science class. Aaron was placed in a team with 3 classmates, including Tyler. At first the group groaned. "Why is Aaron in our group?" one kid whispered. But then the building started, and something unexpected happened. Aaron was really good at solving problems. He figured out how to balance the structure. He suggested ideas. He helped fix mistakes. Slowly the bridge started to look amazing. Even Tyler noticed. "Wait, that was a good idea," he admitted. Aaron shrugged. "Thanks." For the first time, Tyler didn't laugh. When the bridges were tested, the teacher placed heavy books on top of each one. Some bridges collapsed quickly, some bent, but Aaron's team's bridge held, and held, and held, until it held the most books in the entire class. The room erupted with cheers. The teacher clapped. Incredible teamwork. Tyler looked at Aaron. "Hey, sorry about before." Aaron blinked. "For what?" "For being mean." Aaron nodded slowly. "It's okay." And something amazing happened. The teasing began to stop. Aaron didn't become confident because the kids changed. He believed in himself because someone believed in him first. His mom. And that confidence changed everything. The confidence jar stayed on Aaron's shelf for years. Whenever he felt unsure about himself, he opened it and read the notes. Sometimes kids still said mean things. That happens in life. But Aaron had learned something powerful. Other people's words are loud, but your belief in yourself can be louder. The end.